punish. Just hot and cold complexity. But here we go. Alexi B out in middle on his own. 3 players pushing into A. And Floppy has conceded control of the site in basically an instant. Already just tucked back in storage with a teammate. He's got Alexi alongside the wall, but Bit gives cover for the first of the round. It's an Elige double kill coming out of, well, make it a third. Halzer, whoa, he gets taken out by Wonderful. Clean pistol work. And now Floppy, 13 health versus Ime, who's got the pillar of water behind him. Just tuck. Oh!
An electronic at home sort of thing.
Yeah, true. It ain't half bad. Looking to get into the arena. JT bested by JL. Oh. And Ime comes wide on long with the instant headshot that takes off any kind of a hold for the bomb site. We've got Halzerk still just leaning back on long, but he got 0 contact in all of that. You know, JT's single kill into E-Box is just not enough to keep Navi at bay. So the first gun round coming out of complexity, and it means nothing.
Yeah. Ime, where's Ime at? Do you have Ime stats memorized?
Yep, Ime is sitting at 1.13, which would be the 3rd highest rated Navi player. Followed by Bit, and followed by Alexi.
There's been some...
For at least a moment, to try and get the retake rolling. Odds skewed to the favor of Navi in the post. CTs, 2 smokes. That could definitely put things into question, as now their angles have been blocked off and they've isolated Bit within the bomb site versus 3. A frag grenade to pop it open, sees nothing. Ime, oh, he catches the temple piece.
But we can see now that JT's kill swings back the composure to complexity. Halzerk on a great angle.
A push is coming in quick enough as well. Utility from Long's gonna have Halzerk preoccupied, gets the peek to Wonderful, plays behind pillar, but can't manage Bit. Fast flank comes through. Bit's gotta go grab bomb off Long. His hands are gonna be busy. JL, oh, doesn't cover Dark. He gets the trade.
Oh, he can get him.
Comes down to the kill. He swings. Oh. 3, 4, 5 shots, and just like that, we're gonna get the express lane Navi into the B hit. Grim cleared out. Nothing.
Dude.
Not 1 kill coming out of complexity in this round. I mean, getting smothered on Anubis. Flashbacks of Vitality's match yesterday.
I speak for everyone when I say we hate to see
patient to get a little muddied. This is looking like an A hit, which means it's gonna demand something out of Halzerk. He's gotta bring somebody down. Sure enough, first bullet catches Alexi. Not able to dive back behind Cake. Floppy relegated to heaven. We've seen him concede sight before, but for now he's holding on to heaven at the very least. JL's gonna play this passive, holding off on flank, but now getting magnetized towards sight, still head on a swivel. Well done from him, gets Navi back to the 4v3. Oh, but a missed shot from Wonderful. Floppy could have already been dead, and still, even then, it's not enough for Cole to be convinced to go for this retake. They call it quits, 7 rounds to 2.
Oh, man, Grim's getting bodied. Halzerk had a good spot.
Hardest hitting player in the server tonight. Elige, also his 3rd victim, as Bit just churns through that A site like butter. Spread thin is complexity as Ime comes out with a sharp headshot too. This isn't even close.
That's disgusting. Yeah. Bit's on a steamer, man. Okay, fine. They are playing pretty well, but still, get a trade.
All right, you're in the 2nd stage of grief.
I'm bargaining now. Let's see if he... Ooh, he gets a kill, and Halzerk's still here waiting for a fight, but that means one site's open, and Imma starting to walk in. JT will look for it. Nice one.
Yep.
But we've got one coming in.
Just got into Temple.
Oh, no repeat coming out. 25 seconds. They're going to forfeit the site, basically. Oh! Wow.
Missed shot. He can miss. Ladies and gentlemen.
Don't compare me to Simple.
Yeah, he can miss. And JT's deep peek out on B and nothing. So already Navi playing with some information. Smoke's gonna go down. Does Alexi challenge? Nope. Storage player pulls back. JT now holding on to heaven. They could set across. Do they peek? Because there's more than one CT back here.
Yo.
Oh man, they're gonna face this. No. Another player in the corner. They've got 4 ahead of him. When do you expect 4 CTs coming out of spawn?
Back streets back.
All right. Heaven wrap looking likely. Elige with the late mid play. That could actually end up being the thorn in their side. If Elige can win his duel versus Temple, then maybe he comes and helps. Floppy needs assistance. Diving behind the pillar, losing his teammate. Alexi playing back pillar. He's dumping his grenades, burning off dark room, smoking off long. Volley comes over the top. He's stuck on the other side, but he's going through. Alexi clears out jail. And just like that, a couple kills come out of NAVI. 10 seconds to the clock. Wonderful, along the smoke, but it's a flat position from Elige, and Floppy with him.
Plant.
The force buy. Oh, the bomb's lost.
Are you serious?
No way.
Come on, boys.
Oh, no way. And then
after time.
Oh. Interview with Blade prior to the event where he said, we have to look at all these other teams in history that have managed without Simple. And here we have it. A NAVI without Simple, blowing complexity out of the water.
Okay.
Floppy's got an answer. Better late than never.
God damn.
But I mean, this is going to be half of their rounds won with these like awkward should be. We get the CTs down with another smoke up towards camera. That delays Elige's middle push. And nobody's watching.
Oh.
Okay, nobody's watching.
Nice.
Grim just slips through, and because Wonderful's again in the deepest corner, feels like he's expecting one of the other two players that were just right there a second to go to have contact. But Complexity tiptoe through the minefield.
I think they were distracted because of mid.
Yes.
So they didn't have that covered. So that's one of the big benefits, obviously, of taking mid control, even if you don't use it. Most people are always going to be worried about a split. Won't stand in certain spots.
Every time.
They don't think there's anybody up here. They didn't clear this out. No, they can't fake mid presence. They're going to split towards B. Jail's listening to all of this.
So defense on high alert, but still some util to get Alexi off the spot bit. He will find his kill because he fast activates and flanks Dark. Then bomb gets dropped, thrown up onto the platform, and Wonderful comes through with an additional kill, so only Long coming in, and it's so much damage versus Grim, no chance. They didn't clear close door, and the time is just not...
Great moves in a row, but if you don't make 10, you can lose.
So now they will be playing versus map 1 point, and Alexi's got the opening here as well. Grim, it's a trade, and Alexi's just looking to buy more time, dives back to cross. Grim killed by the rotator and JL, who didn't waste a second on the swing. We've got Floppy back towards middle. We've got JT on his own. 2 versus 4 or Complexity have been battered on Anubis 3 maps in a row. Spirit, Vitality, and now NAVI chipping away. But JT may be the savior of round 19. Getting one into Temple opens up a peek from Floppy, who's concerned about that double flank that happened last round. Instead, the CTs just wait. One op shot rings out off the fake plant. A left side push could be the end of JT, so Floppy's gonna have his hands full, but he gets the headshot and another and a third.
As long as Elige uses it properly, he's right. They can get escorted over to this wide open A site.
See whether he can cut off a rotate. Ooh, just jumped into camera as the peek comes out of Temple. Instead, Floppy's looking at Heaven with JT. The two of them take it over. Do they go deep again? Last time, 4 players here waiting, and they peek straight to Wonderful.
Wait, what? This round is not over now.
Sprays down with the M4. Clean second kill. That had to have been a nasty shot to JT. We've got Grim at Elige with eyes towards mid, but the CTs don't take their chance.
They don't have a kit?
Nope.
No kit, okay. It was up there, but they'd have to get there first. So, same passive setups over and over again and hope that lightning would strike twice.
But that's an if. 30 seconds in round 23, and we're going to get the split into the B site, so let's see if leaning back pays off. Grim's looking to get around on Jail. Pressure from the utility, and Grim blind catches Alexi, but Imez close enough to throw a wrench in the works with JL. The long hold, 3 kills, and Wonderful catching one on the push out. It needs to be Elige. 1v2, a couple seconds left, and now he has to commit. They're gonna come right at him, pushing up. Elige squeezed, and NAVI with 2 rounds left to close Anubis, get it over the line. Oh, Complexity. The T-side comeback looked real, but just shy of the finish line. Defensive half of Overpass. Let's see if Complexity's T-side struggles will be here again. Elige tries to chase down Alexi, who gives him the fadeaway up from heaven. Bits blind. Players on site also dive behind box. Oh, that's... yeah, you don't love that, do ya? A little shot through the smoke to keep the short player down, but it's 2v2 regardless. And the Glock towards heaven confirms Alexi, but check out Bit. Cheese in the smoke. With one in water, he presses out ever so slightly, squeezing Floppy like a fresh grapefruit.
Oh, and
From
he
the
knows.
back, he shoots him in the head, and now Halzerk's been spotted, can't land a shot. You know, look both ways before you cross the road, or you're gonna turn into a bumper sticker. Emet, overwhelmed by the three inside the bathrooms, and his support and Wonderful back on site. He's gonna have to do it on his own. They'll lose Floppy as he kind of just presses out B, keeping them preoccupied. Wonderful, it's a bit more damage on Elige, but it is indeed Complexity with enough time and the bomb to plant.
Yeah, they got 4 players alive. They got that site and down to the wire somewhat, but there was only Wonderful there, so it was a good site to take.
On Elige could get caught.
Yeah, it just depends on this frag right here. Oh, that's big. It's so far away, dude. The round is almost a wash. They have to go back and get it, and here's Ime to do a little bit more, but...
It's winnable. They split up. They go 2 players back for bomb, 2 players forward for site. It's going to come down to the wire. If the CTs come swinging out dumpster, which they will. Alexi traded, though. Grim holds on. And Complexity, despite losing that bomb for a moment, step into the sight lines of Wonderful and Emet. A kill apiece. A bounce back nade that keeps Halzerk off Wonderful and could allow the bank player to come help, but Wonderful's going to get squeezed between Floppy and the site. He knows he's in a tough spot, but they can't really come get him. They will come deep after clearing Alexi off of the bank push, so all seems to have gone well, and Bit's going to go for the save instead. So NAVI giving it up. You know, again, a lot of real estate given over to Complexity. They can't be shocked that there's 3 players barreling through the bomb site when all you have is Emet Long and Wonderful on the corner.
Yeah, I think I got, unfortunately, a take that goes against this a little bit. I actually think that this round's a lot closer than it looks. And
the timing. They got him on a weird one. JT, not more than just the one.
Oh.
And JL with a sick recovery with the 2K. But Grim's nade, ooh, that helps. It keeps the health of Complexity in a doable position. Smoke on the site for the plant, but that's going to get cracked open off the nade. Still, bomb down, op up, peek left, and he lands it. It's Alexi down into the 2v2, and a chance for Halzerk to come at this from a different angle. If he peels another player off the retake, then this is looking good for Complexity, but he only sees it now at the same time as... Bit boosted. Could catch somebody off guard. Oh, Elige saw it. Oh, as he ran by, he saw it. Jesus. Another peek, you know one's there. Halzerk gets that kill. A 3 versus 5 evened out. JL
Didn't even see
dead
him.
next. This would be 2v4 into 3v5 back-to-back to just add insult to injury.
bowling pins. One frag after another.
A players come down. They've got no utility to try to make this retake happen. That B hold was non-existent. Not a single additional kill. JT stuck on top of the bomb as the CTs get ever closer. They're gonna go over, and that bodes well for the first. JT stuck between the 2, and the op shot connects. Halzerk returns the favor, and with a Tech 9 out, it's gonna draw Wonderful forward, or he sticks.
Wait, he could totally stick here.
And it's done.
Very, and nearly a crazy, crazy comeback into that out of Complexity.
Super action-packed, crazy back and forth. Stick to the bomb. Okay, that one's mine. 3rd for NAVI. Wonderful sticks it in the back pocket. Halzerk's, yeah, he won't think too much about it. JL tries to get aggressive up in the short water, which really has been Complexity's avenue of attack. Coming at the B site in the mid rounds. 5v3, looking for that 9th. Looking to just bounce right back from the defuse stick.
Got to be careful with this angle. Crouch peek. Oh,
Nice
Grim
shot.
just walks into it.
Another
Smoke
one?
isn't good.
Just off the mark, but had a chance at a 3rd shot, doesn't get it out. And Elige 4v2 established, plenty of time, and the CTs couldn't be further apart. This winds up being a master plot.
Class.
This ends up being a masterclass out of Complexity on Overpass, which has been, you know, their go-to prior to Anubis.
And that's CT sides where they're usually insane. This is really something special.
Bit of a stomp. Lexi B. He'll catch the offer, takes 60 damage, and still hanging on. It's going to push Bit to the clutch, but again, so far removed from the situation. If he stomps up, they know for sure that he's there and not flanking connector, so he'll take his merry time.
Well, they're still clearing things out, planting truck now.
I wouldn't put it past Bit, though, to pull this off. M4 could be sharp.
Wait, they don't
First
think
one's
he's
free.
flanking.
JT stuck in the corner.
Ooh.
If patterns repeat, this pistol's Navi's. Halzer waiting for the long commit, but the Bathrooms player is just going to shoot him in the back of the head. Elise tries to get into the engagement. Smoke goes deep on Dumpster. And it's going to be Navi to start off on the right foot. 5v3 post plant in the pistol. A 98% chance that they win this. So says the computers.
Computer?
All right? But the computers, they don't know about emotion, okay? They don't know about the human element. The belief in Floppy's ability to 1v5 from Bank.
He's taller than he looks.
Yeah. 6'4", actually.
Standing on his money.
He has no damn chance. He's running, and they're coming. So that's it. Navi gonna pick this one up. They're 4th in the map. Half of their round wins from pistol. Now that's, of course, Grim on low health, meaning to support Floppy. They do draw a 3rd player down in the form of Halzerk. Alige, there's going to be no resistance up top. And Floppy's on one. 2 kills towards Monster, 3 on the round, and his 15th for map 2.
Yeah.
So B-site looking close.
Looking good. Yeah, this is, like you compare this to the anchor performance from Floppy on Anubis, like worlds apart.
Night
Doing
and
much
day.
better, yeah. And he has been on a hot streak of good overpass games too, so yeah, with those two on the extremities, Floppy and Alige, just the sickest combo at the moment for complexity. And that'll be a pretty clean 10th. I think with Navi, they, you know, this was one of the maps they wanted him for sure. But on T side, he was really scary on Gamer Legion when he would go with the aggressive lurks. But I don't.
This is Bit on Monster. And it's not going to unravel. No, sir. JL not even there to capitalize on the first. Alige feeling the confidence, flies all the way through Playground. And Emed just chucked that flash opened over. So trajectory of the util's got Alige on high alert. Connector player loses the fight. But Alige is going to go unnoticed for sure. Nasty off angle and deep Playground, and poor Emed, his victim.
There's 1,000 ways to die.
It's a fallback that he delays ever so slightly, but we've got a 3-player stack deep on B.
Look,
Op as well with an angle.
Alige knows no one's coming out mid, and he has Con right now, so. Oh, whoa, that's a pretty bad miss. They're going to come for him, but perfect cover from JT. Buys the Op time. Op can fall back into a new line, and now there's only 2 left. And now, at a minute mark, Alige coming down Con.
But Wonderful has timing. Oh, yes, he's in between it, but Alige still finds the headshot. And Bit, I don't know if he's got the health. He sure as hell has the aim. Halzerk waiting on the angle, holding off on bomb.
That looked a little uncomfortable. Alexi flying out here.
Real pace to that one. Grim doesn't get the headshot, but they don't see this coming. Oh, Alige deep inside of Secret. Now Alexi's able to press the distance into hell, but JT bests him. Battle of the IGLs. Lots of brains on the line, and Alexi's gets splattered. It's the double ramp push that comes out for the T's, but again, the biggest difference, not only does Alige get those kills in Secret, but one of them was carrying bomb. It just enabled another player to throw themselves down there, and I mean, Emed, this feels impossible, but he at least picks up the first, and he's gonna scour outer for the contact. Little cover fire as he crosses over, picks up a flashbang.
Oh, USP, that's sabotage.
Continuing to press. Now, CTs do split up. Bomb is still comfortably downstairs. Halzerk's got the contact, and then Alige is supposed to peek from Secret, but Ema does a great job of sectioning this off. 2 kills deep. Oh, Ema to play around. That could catch somebody slipping. Oop, never mind, big gap. Temporary
See
gap.
that bait, though. See that bait? They let that nade get exploded open. That's cool.
Nicely done from Ema. Opens up, 5v4. Alexi's sliding.
Yeah.
Ooh, Alige. Oh, he gets away. Damn. Could have gotten sketchy. Floppy fighting top Secret, but there's
They
a
don't know
player
about
close.
this.
Yeah, Fitz got him.
He went to watch it.
Easy. Grim's MP9's not much in the face of AKs. That's a second headshot out of Ime. Alige kills Bit as he comes back up from ramp, and Johnny's pushed out with the noob tube. Trying to put it back in the middle of the pack, but he gets shot in the head, and JL finding him with his back turned. Wary of the ramp peek from Alige, who's just been everywhere this round, from secret to ramp to lobby. He's been on a journey. But Navi, bomb plant, A site.
Top hut would be a crazy clear if he thought of it, but
Yeah, impossible.
pretty much a great spot to be in here for Ime.
Alige doesn't have a kit. Maybe one on site. Don't see it, though, so it's going to be a tough one.
Hold on. Here hears both pairs of footsteps.
Yeah, great damage on the exit, perhaps. Perhaps. Yeah. He's going to make sure that they may win the round.
They're just not using the smokes to actually cross.
Ooh,
Wow, that's
okay.
a great shot.
Yo, they're going to have a problem if Ime's hitting this hard, this
Yeah.
fast. And this was a buy-up from Complexity as well. Everything they could afford. But Alige hits the dirt in a second. Big scalp to take. 7 frags for Alige. It's early days, but he's putting his best foot forward, as is Ime. And now we're going to get the clumping of Navi towards ramp. Nobody home to stop this. Floppy should find a gun. There we go. M4 picked back up. If they get to ramp soon enough, they could still contest this. We've got 3 players taking their sweet old time. And it's just a huge wide swing. Oh man, 3rd player down. JT and Floppy just murder them on the approach.
And the bombs dropped inside the ramp. JL's got to come and try to scoop it back up.
Oh, smoke's not fast enough. So at least JL best JT.
Oh, he can maintain info as well on the crosses, which is what he's trying to do, but they
From
still can't.
downstairs.
Yeah, they still can't necessarily get this back. Let's see Ime. He's been shooting hot. They're coming to look for him.
He's got him right there in the open. They're pressing down against him. Headshot to Floppy. Tries to snap it over. Oh, and he gets getting active. Oh, but he loses the duel. Everybody crouching, keeping their head down. Floppy catches one, Hulzerk the next. We've got Heaven presence and a 4v2, but Ime starts to peel him off.
He's still shooting.
Man, he's hitting hard.
Wait, going back into lobby. They've got to go get that bomb.
Yep. At least they dodged the gunfights. Oh, Ime tries to come out wide, and Alige isn't having any of that. His second kill with only 2 health left over. So JL gone back to grab bomb, now just doesn't have time to pull this one off, and it is Complexity with 3 alive, essentially, to get this CT side back alive.
That's load as well if they want to. It could go wrong. It starts with Brim. Nice spray down.
Ooh, clean for 1. Still Floppy up in the rafters, but the bomb
The
does
bomb
get
is
down.
running. He needs to be chased.
Alige is here somewhere.
Oh, Alexi, run!
Alige misses the peak, but Alexi plants in the open on the other side because of the vent chase, and so all is still good. An evacuation route downstairs, not enough.
Ooh.
Tied game as Alige gets another 2K, 12 frags, 8. Alige wants to play on the big stage. Instantly into hut goes JT. Oh, the MAC-10 bests him, but luckily Grim's there for the double kill. Trades him out and then gets back to sight. But he's not able to manage Alexi sliding. Trophy peak is fast. Alige hot on the heels of the lobby players, and Wonderful's low. He can't get away, but another player's coming. It's a pistol out for Alige and little bits of health. Hulzerk has 45 It's kind of like flashes of that Anubis setup where they didn't clear door and then just leave.
Yeah, what?
JT just getting the 1. I mean, this looks like Navi, despite just having 3 players breathing down their necks.
They thought everybody went down the vent? Is that what they thought?
A misread and one that could come back to haunt them. Navi looking at a healthy 5-round T-side on Nuke.
What do they...
I have no answers. Double flash from Hulzerk to try and get Floppy out. They've got to play for it. Last round of the half. Flashes are good. Players blind. Floppy gets 2. Oh! It's early pressure on Squeaky. It's a smoke out to drop vent, but countered by the nade. Nobody actually damaged by that top hut. Berettas. Ime tucks his head and dies. Flank around through main. It's still the player's drop. Alexi, oh, he can't get more than 1. And they could still just try to press out for the plant as Bit gets over towards double doors. It's coverage. Or so it was. They come off the plant. They push to Bit.
For NAVI, sorry, for Complexity. Bit spotting right now, but they don't even have anyone to plant his position on ramp. Alexi is pretty late here.
He's looking to creep out, but he's very much on his own with a FAMAS versus 3. He's going to give himself a flash to swing with. Beautiful nade from Alexi. Just peels Halzerk off the play, gets in. It's just that little bit of help that Bit seemed to need.
There's still no rotation downstairs. So Bit's alone here. He'll have to do everything.
So far, so good. But Floppy peeking from the other side. Jump over from Ema. Gets a liege off the angle. And it gets JL the upgrade. Floppy planting the bomb. Man advantage for Navi despite the early damage. Oh, that's huge. JL just picking up the kill. JT to the clutch. Loves the clutch, but wonderful.
Got it.
Sure enough.
A free death.
Yep. Good positioning from Alexi. Still staying at the top of the board for Navi. Chance to maybe pressure Vent. Halzerk, critical trade frag. Will dive Vent with bomb. Joins up with Elige as well, who did manage to get down secret. Bits at a distance with the MP9. Could try to take the chance and spam smoke. Halzerk's only on 2/3 of his health. And Bit is so close to him, but does the plant go down? Yes. And he buys time. So smooth here from Bit. Halzerk thinks he has a chance in the post plant. No shot. Down that vents as fast as possible. Will Complexity commit?
They don't take control side. They're worried about it, so they slow down.
Door swung. He met up into the fight, but he loses. And so does JL. 2 kills on both sides of the site. Look at the health that Complexity come away from. Oh man, and Wonderful and Alexi, they just can't do it. JT decides to pick up the pace.
I like the call, man. That call is awesome. I think that, again, we see Navi participate in all these sort of passive setups. That last one was an example of a good one that worked really well versus Complexity if they want to get sneaky. So they found
counter-stratted or unlucky the one time that Alexi was back there.
This is about 4 rounds now. Navi have used that spot though, so well, like they Complexity under a minute. They don't even want to play this round, right? They can come out late squeaky and try to frag out. They know this is low odds. Oh, Bit, there is a timing, but a great angle from JL actually to cover Bit.
Yeah,
wasn't redundant, just sitting back there.
Don't let this one fall through. Halzerk's gonna try the same damn thing. Floppy got his kill towards main.
2 timings.
No way.
Wait a second.
2v5.
2 passive? They saw Wonderful go up top into heaven. One coming out of the vent at the moment. Alexi, he could find a timing.
It all comes down to Alexi's timing. Back's turn. He's up and Floppy covers. Fire out of Wonderful. Look at the health. Look at what Complexity have managed.
He wants to deal with this now.
They were all in sight. But the A site, that's under wraps. Under the gaze of the deep peek from Squeaky, JL tether.
Not overthink how free this feels, because Navi are doing the same thing.
Bit is still yet to move. The possibility of this has to be on Alexi's mind, but
they're trying to make no noise whatsoever.
That hit.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell you enough. Squeaky could be upper, right?
Yeah. An inch off the headshot, but Floppy still stands.
Still not seeing anything as they fan out to take control side. They're going to see unbroken glass.
Bit's walking.
Closed door. Bit makes this rotation. Wonderful's with him upstairs, but Bit is alone.
Oh, JT has a nade out. Bit's position.
What?
Double kill drops. No third. At least then Grim's able to add one. They get into the B site. They molly deep towards ramp. Floppy wins his duel and still has control of the top vent. 25 seconds to the clock. It's a top hut hold from Ema. Punishes Floppy. Won't be able to add himself to the lower hold. 12th round on the line. The T's walk up, but Alexi's fast. He's already on the double doors. Wonderful's gonna get his. And Halzerk, who's had a cold series, looks to bring it back here and now. Just 2 more left to take. Both doors open. AK up, flash in hand, and a smoke goes deep towards bomb. Misses the first chance, but now he knows both positions. And as he crosses, Alexi's caught. He's got the flash, and he's got just Ema ahead of him. A tap, a nade, a peek.
Oh! Into the Royal Arena.
Oh, and it's fast. Bit's up close. Not able to hold off.
And there's that ramp play again.
What's the B-site defense look like? Fast rotate down. They're already in control. Last time, a little later. This time, lesser weapons. The SMG gets nothing, and the trade frags are clean. Man advantage with Wonderful and JL still up in the mix, but both of them stuck towards vents. And Elige, well, he's left JT to hold, but the smoke's gonna cut him off. And as the gun goes empty, Halzerk just starts to peel off health.
I think that's both spotted.
Slow it down. Complexity on the brink of a FaZe rematch, but JL's not gonna go down without a fight. It's a fast frag to JT. And it's one player back anchoring ramp, the other on the other end of site. To push out this window could be the end of NAVI at the Blastfall Finals, or it's their chance to keep this hope alive. The crossfire trade, it's not there because Halser just...